What's up, guys? Welcome back to DeeterPlays. We're going to show you how to get the green sword here as a part of the RB Battles Season 2 Championship. Now, this is the green one. There's a blue one. There's also a purple one. We don't know how to get those ones yet, but I'm going to make videos on those. But first, let's show you how to get this one. The game is Robux, okay? So there's several things that you have to do in specific order in order to do this. So first, come in here into the game Robux. If you do have premium, you're able to get VIP for a while. You might have to get somebody else to start some of these songs for you. But first of all, what you need to do is you have to get this dance over here. So the gold-like RB Battles exclusive dance. So come over here into this Dance Revolution area, and then you click on Dance. Now, when you're in here, type on your arrow keys, you do up, up, down, down, and then left, right, and then left, right, and then BA. So that is the Konami code. It's up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. And then also, if you are on mobile, DJ Monopoly has also put something on his Twitter that explains how B and A are in the game if you are on mobile. So basically what he said is middle left equals B and middle right equals A. Okay, so that's how it's done on mobile. Once you do that, you do the up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. I don't think it's going to say it again because I already have it. But then there's going to be a thing that pops up and it's going to say you have got this dance. And then after you've done that, see on the left side you've got this dance, the gold-like RB Battles. Okay, so now what you want to do, now that you've got the dance, you want to listen to, there's several different songs that you have to listen to in different orders. And you don't even have to do well on it. You can just kind of go in there and not even get any points. So what I do, recommend go to all my songs, and then over here you can search, type in Roblox. So there's this one right here, Roblox National Anthem. So this is the Roblox anthem. Do it on the lowest difficulty settings. Click on play, click ready. Now just go in there and you just have to get to the end of this song, and then we'll show you the message that you get when this song is over. Okay, so as you can see, now that this song is over, you can see right here it says, you feel as if a hidden sequence of events has been set into motion. So that is the first song. We got to go now to the next song. There's a couple of songs that you guys have to play as a part of this thing. So the second song that you guys are supposed to play is Crab Rave. So type in Crab, do the Crab Rave. Now do the level 13 difficulty of Crab Rave. Click play, and just like the last song, you don't have to do any of the notes. You can go ahead and play it if you want to, but you don't have to do any of the notes at all. Okay, guys, so now that you are done with the second song, you've gotten through the Crab Rave, it doesn't matter how well you do, it says you feel as if you're getting closer to your destination. So that's the second message from the second song. Now we're going to go back, we're going to pick a third song here. So we click on play. The third song that we do is called Wither. Wither right here, so by B-Slick, difficulty 9 right there. We're going to do that. We're going to click on play, we're going to click on ready, and just like the last two songs, we're just going to go through. You don't have to do any of the notes in order to do this, but you can keep playing if you want, but this is the third song that you have to go through. Okay, so now that we've gone through this one, you can see that this pops up. You feel as if you are on the right on the cusp of a great discovery. So we're getting closer. So that's 3 songs. Now we actually have to go through and play a 4th song. So if you come in here and you type in, it's Monday, I think it's Monday Night Monsters, Monday Night Monsters. Okay, but this one, you want to do the more difficult one. So level 14 difficulty, you don't want to do the easier one. You want to do the level 14. So go ahead, play that. Again, you don't have to do any of the notes in order to do it. You just have to get through to the end of the song. Okay, so now at the end of this 4th song, you get this message that says, you feel as if a great secret has been revealed. But where? Look around, but you'll need to equip something. So now the sword is something that you can get, but you got to go and make sure you equip a specific item. Okay, now that you've done all 4 songs, now the last song, if this doesn't work at the end, you might have to play the last song again because there's a little bit of a glitch. So if it doesn't work for you, the end part, I'm going to let you know. But you have to go to the gear shop, and in the gear shop, I've already purchased mine. You want to get the Oni sword, and I think it's only the Oni sword that you need, but I also had the green visor equipped. My friend Roku, he got it. That's all he had equipped when he was doing this, but I think it's just the Oni sword that you have to have equipped. So you got to go in there in your inventory and you have to make sure that you add it and that you've actually got that added onto your back. Now you can click on back over here, and now we're gonna have to go to an elevator. If you turn around the corner, you see this blue area and it says compete. Go in there into that room, and then in the back there is a door for an elevator, and you should see a little thing that says RB Battles that you can click on. Okay, so this part is where it gets a little bit tricky. It is super glitched right now. For most people, if they just replay that last song, they can replay it and then they go back and then the little button is here. It says RB Battles. You get transported to the top and you go to the top and then you have to climb in and you can get your sword. But right now, it is super glitched for a lot of people. Okay, here we go for myself. I had to play the last song 3 times in order for this to work, guys. So if you guys are not getting this little button that says RB Battles, just make sure you keep playing that last song until this appears, because it is definitely glitched. But when you get that, you can finally click on this. You can go up here and there is a little bit of it's not much of an obby here that you actually have to go through, but you have to go to the end and then walk from here onto the corner of this little platform and then go over here and you can claim your sword here for RB Battles. So after you do that, now you will have the green sword in your inventory finally. But again, guys, if you're having any issues, just make sure you play that last song over and over until that button finally appears. If you guys do a song out of order, you have to start that whole thing from the very beginning. So guys, if you're new here, I would love to have you subscribe and hit that notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later. What is up, guys? Welcome back to DeeterPlays. I'm going to show you how to get the purple sword. Okay, so this is for the RB Battles. The game is Piggy. Link is in the description. And right now, you can actually get VIP servers for free. So shout out to Minitoon for making these free. So get yourself a VIP server. You can do this on your own, but it's even better if you have friends. You want to set the mode to Trader mode and go to Chapter 1 in Book 2. Okay, so all of you guys have to go to Book 2. If you own the VIP server, set those modes. So first thing you want to do here, it's in the alleys. Go to this back area. There's those numbers that are on the wall, and you have to go up to those numbers. See these ones right here? Set it to 722. So somehow that stands for RBB. I see how the second letter of the alphabet is B and B, but for some reason the 7, I'm confused. But maybe that looks like an R to people. I don't know. Anyways, set it to 722. Okay, so now it's going to be a little bit of a waiting game. You want to go over to the area where's the cafeteria. I think it's the restaurant or the cafeteria. It's right where you started, but basically off to the left. There's all those chairs over there. Now in this back corner, there is this chair, and if you wait till it's going to be a couple minutes, sometime between 7 and 8 minutes, you'll see a button appear. Now you have to be the one person who presses these buttons in order to get the sword. So everyone in your server has to be helping to basically get one person to get the sword. So that's the way it works. Maybe you guys take turns, help each other. Hit that one, and then there's this second button right here on the other side of the laundromat, and then you just take a right from the alley over there. Now come around here, and there is one more button here. It is on the other side of the pillar. Huge shout out, by the way, to Blazies and Fancy Suit and Tie and Deadbolt, all these guys for helping me here. So right here, we hit that third button. You hear a little tone, okay? Now, at this point, go and find Rat and let him oof you, because you have to go to a different part. We're going to Book 2, and we're going to instead... we're Chapter 2, but the mode is going to be Infection. So if you do Infection and you end up becoming the Piggy, you're going to have to go back and go to Chapter 1 and start all over again. So set somebody else as Piggy if you can. So here we've got Fancy Suit and Tie. Shout out to all these guys. Musa, Musical Wolf, Deadbolt, Noobish. You are amazing. These guys knew the map. Silent Stalker right here. These guys really helped me out and helped me put this together. So once you get into here, Chapter 2, you guys are in Infection mode. You've got only a bot, and hopefully that bot is leaving you alone and just going and standing in a corner somewhere. So this is the store. What you have to do is find several objects. There's 3 objects. There's a potion, there is a little bear, and there is a Game Boy console. And then you have to put those items in the store. So first, just look here, and these items are always located, it sounds like, in the exact same location. Some people have said that they're random, but they're not. These are all located in the same location. So we're just kind of walking around. These shelves right here, that's where we're going to have to end up putting these items at the end. And those items kind of randomly go in different spots in the shelves, so you have to kind of go around and just kind of click and run into the shelves, but we're going to do that here later. Also, you're going to want to make sure you kind of go through the map in general, and as you can see, like all right, we've got the potion right here in this room where the grass is. Okay, so you want to click on the potion right there, but also you guys want to make sure you know where the teal key, the green key, and the purple key are, because you're gonna want to have to know where those are to go through the final door. You can do it yourself and do those one at a time to get through it, but again, it's better if you have a server with some friends. So now that I've got the potion, what I need to do, and what I'm doing right now, is going through the store, and I have to find the shelf that will let me put the potion on it. So I'm just walking up against the shelves, I'm clicking on the shelves, going around to every single shelf here in the store, and eventually one is going to let you put the potion down. So we're just going around, there's some on each side. Make sure you've checked each one. If it's not working and you keep going through and clicking, then go to the other side of the store and keep trying. So these ones definitely not working for me right now. So we're going to the other side of the store over here. Now this one right here, going through, there we go. Now the potion, let me put it down so you guys can put that item down. Now what we want to do is go back to the parking garage area. So just kind of follow this path around to the parking garage area. We need to find the bear, which is around the other side of the green car. So click on the bear. You can grab that now. And again, we're going to go and put it down on these shelves, in one of the random shelves, in the same way we did with the potion. So the potion is over here on this shelf. Keep walking around to those shelves. Just like the potion, basically, you're just going to have to find the spot that you can actually put the bear down. So right here, I'm clicking. We got the bear down right there. So we've got one more item that we are worried about at this point, and that is the little game console. So just go here, the Gorilla Ways, right here, and you can see this little chair. Under this chair, you're going to find a little game console, which is like a Game Boy. Now, this is going to go on one of the end caps of these shelves. So just keep going. See these little end caps that are over there? So eventually, you will find the one that lets you hold the Game Boy. So again, it seems like this is random, and it's not always the same end caps or the same locations that you put these. You just keep going, walk into those, click on those, and eventually you will find the right place to put it. That obviously is not a place to put it. I'm going here in the wrong direction, so don't go in the wrong direction like I am right now. You can come around over to the other side. Hopefully you'll have a friend like my friend Silently, and we've got some more end caps over here to click on. Clicking on this one, clicking on this one, maybe try this one over here. Oh, not working on this one over here, but there's other end caps, and that's the thing, is like, it may not necessarily work the first time when you click on it, because I've clicked on a lot of these. See, it didn't work the first time I clicked on this end cap, so just make sure you go through, just click on these end caps, go through, make sure you just kind of get it through. So now at this point, keep going around, make sure you've found those keys. So you may have to go through the level, find the cyan key, which is the one that is kind of light blue, the green key, which is obviously the green key, and the purple key, which are basically the Russo, the Sabrina, and the DJ colors. So cut the grass, whatever you've got to do, get through the level. If you need to, go and find a video that shows you how to get through chapter 2 here in book 2. And then once you get those 3 keys, there's going to be a door that you're going to have to go to. So I'm going to show you basically how to get that door from the location that we started. So we're going to go back here to the parking lot, and then we're going to show you how to get there. So also, if you guys are in a server with other friends, you can get one person to hold each key, like one person to hold the cyan key, one person to hold the green key, one person to hold the purple key. So you and 2 other friends, you can hold all three of the keys, and it will make it a little bit easier for you guys than to try to set these down. So here we are from the parking lot. You go through this spot. I'm going to show you exactly how to get to this little door that you need to get through to get the sword. So you go through the back of the store and go back here to the right, go past this guy, and go past this little window area, and then see this little cracked door? There's a little crack right here, and then if you have all 3 of the keys, you will open it, and then you will get in there, and you will get the purple sword there. So guys, that is how you get the purple sword here for the RB battles. Make sure, if you're new here, I would love to have you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later. Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to show you how to get Russo's Sword of Truth, the blue sword here in RB Battles as a part of this whole event. So the game here is Build a Boat. The link is in the description. First of all, I mean, if you're new here, you can just build a very simple boat. If you get in here with some friends, it might actually work out, but you might also have some other problems if people are clicking on the books and everything. So I don't know, this might be easier by yourself. It might be a little bit more challenging with other people, but if they have good boats, it's not like you need a good boat. You just have to get past this first part. So build a small boat and then launch yourself. And in this very, very first area, if you go off a little bit to the left side, there is a waterfall there in the corner. So all you have to do is just basically, survive abandoning your boat and make yourself off to the waterfall. So you will actually heal every now and then. So if you kind of leave your avatar there for a while, you will build some life back. There is a little bit of leniency here. Sometimes if you kind of lose some stuff, you'll be able to do all right. But if you come in here, if you hit the books in the wrong order, guys, you see like this one's already open. I'm going to show you how to do it. See these potions here? The yellow, red, pink, blue, green. Those are the colors that you want to hit on the books in that order in order to open the first door. So you follow those potions. Right here, it's going to be right here, this yellow, this red, this pink, this blue, and this green. Those are what you're supposed to hit in order to open that first door. Okay, so my friend here obviously helping out. Shout out to all these guys who helped out. Now there's a second door. You have to go into the second room, and then after you go in the second room, go back into the first room. Now there was a clue here in the very last episode of RB Battles. They showed some colors on a note, and those colors were orange, green, black, purple, black. So orange, green, you want to hit and then the black book, and then the purple one, and then the black book again. Now when you do that, you're going to hear a little sound, a little doo-doo-doo-doo, and then you can see this little door back there is going to open up. So when this door opens up, it's basically going to have this little blaster. You don't want to get hit by the blaster, so watch out, but the blaster is going to open up a little door there in the floor for you guys to go through. So now all you have to do is go through that little floor here in that section. Just wait a second. Just try not to die. Make sure you don't die from the blaster. You want to make sure you conserve as much of your life as possible at this point, because you're going to have to do a little bit of survival mode here, guys. We're going to have to go up against a robot. We're battling a robot. It's going to be pretty intense, but it's okay. It's not really too bad, and it's not too hard. So if you guys actually end up doing those books incorrectly, some things will come out and try to kill you. I would recommend get behind the bookshelf. If anything, just go right back to it. But here, you're going to come to the second floor here. You have to do an R on the first one. See how it's green right there? This would be a good time maybe to do a screenshot just to show how to do all of these, but there's an arrow that points down. There's a B. There's a screenshot time. Pause it right here. Look at what you have to do in order to turn all of these green to be able to go down. So there's an R, there's a down arrow, and then there's a B. So here, make sure you don't fall off, because if you fall down there, it's going to reset you. It's going to kill you, and you're going to have to go back to the beginning. So don't do that, okay? Do not fall off there. Okay, so right here, just go through this little portal, and then you go through this portal, it takes you over here to this little computer that wants to battle you. You think, okay, yeah, you won, you got this, but there's still a little bit more work to do. So this thing, it works in a certain pattern, and it works sort of locally and also globally. This is also, I want to give a huge shout out to the developers on what they created here, because this is one of the best boss battles that I've seen in Roblox, honestly, and the way it works flawlessly locally and globally is amazing. So I've kind of upped the time here. Just make sure you avoid these things. Go through all these little pillars. These things are going to come towards you. If you get hit and you get knocked off, it's actually a little bit lenient. You can lose some life, you can get knocked off, but when you get knocked off, you sort of bounce forward, and we'll see that here later in the video. So at the second part, you just want to jump over these little lasers, and then over here, now you see these little blocks that start rising in the air. Those blocks give you a little bit of height so that you can jump over these things. So this is a little tricky. It's going to take a little bit of your, MLG-ness, but also if you use your ML genius, it's not really too hard. So if you fall off, again, you're going to be okay. But if there's some red spots, get to the white spots. because that's where you're going to be better off. I don't know. Are those flying saucers? I'm not really sure what those are. But here, as I promised, I'm going to show you guys some examples. When you fly off, you may bounce up in the air. So when you hit the spot in the ground, I guess it's sort of like a trampoline sort of thing, but you also lose some power. So try not to die doing that. And I managed to get back. So this part acts locally. It's going to follow you around. Now listen to what it says and like basically listen to the audio, and when it goes, you can see when it's going to shoot at you, and just jump. Really, you don't really have to jump left or jump right, but if you can just find the right way to time it, you can jump. And then sometimes you'll get hit. It's okay. You can see there, I've gotten hit a couple times. Just avoid the red squares, because the red squares are going to fall down. The white squares are safe. Stay on the white squares. Now, some of these, like this thing just keeps shooting at you. It's just like this really big, long mini game. Right here, I actually have this at almost like 2 times speed. So this is going to take a little bit of time, and it's going to take a little bit of survival. But fortunately, at least everybody in the server can get the sword instead of just one person, like the purple sword. So now you see this part, how it kind of like goes down. This is going to teach you to time it and then jump over it correctly, because you're not going to have any jumping left or jumping right as an option. You're just going to have to make sure you time it correctly. So when you hear that little zapping sound, that really, really high-pitched squeal, you just jump. Make sure you jump at that time, and also look at the colors of the fingers to know when to jump. So now this part, what it does, it's going to find one random player, basically, who is in the game, and it's going to follow them around. It's not too hard. Just wait till it turns red and then jump to another square. So you can kind of control where it goes. I would recommend, to make it easier for the people on the team, try to just kind of get squares that are kind of on the edges. Like right here, I'm going to wait, and it's red, and then I jump away. So just try to do that stuff. Don't try to make big holes so that people cannot kind of jump back and forth, because this part would be a lot easier. You see how here we have a whole left to right like platform that we can jump on. So when the fist comes after us, you can just jump left or right, and you're not really in trouble. So if there's big holes that you create with the previous part, it makes that part a little bit more challenging. So this next step is pretty much the last step. See this self-destruct thing? You have to get one of the players to move on top of that, and you need to get the robot to hit the self-destruct button, and then it goes, uh-oh, it's not very happy because it self-destructed itself. You stupid robot. Okay, I'm sorry, but, you know, he asked for it. He saw the button. I don't know how the button showed up, but whatever. He got it. Anyways, he's dead. Go up there, get your sword, touch that thing you see on the bottom right. You get the badge. Okay, so now we have Russo's Sword of Truth here. Now, I mean, for me, this is the last sword. It was the last sword for me to get. Actually, I mean, it was in opposite order of the videos, but whatever. Go look at your avatar, and in your inventory, you will have Russo's Sword of Truth right there. If you guys are new, I would love to have you subscribe and hit that notification bell, and thank you so much for watching. We will talk to you guys later.